nice and warm? Are you nice and warm? Yes, my little baby girl. You're nice and warm, aren't you? Yeah, you're nice and warm. Cuddly boy did the banky. Yeah, boy did the banky over you. Yes. Okay, I'll leave you alone. You can have a sleep now. Have a sleep. You close your eyes and have a sleep. Yes. Close your eyes and have a sleep in the blankie. Yes. I love you, Miss Baby. Yes, I do love you. We love you. We do. Yes, we do love you. Okay, you close your eyes and have a sleep. Okay, good night. Good morning to you all today. I'm just enjoying this beautiful day, eating some wet bucks and some honey, and cheers to a cup of coffee, the first one of the morning. Yum. And Bambi says good morning too.
Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful day here on the Gold Coast.
I know, Miss Bambi, I know. Well, so I thought while I was eating brekkie, I'd tell you a bit of a tale that happened yesterday. Quite exciting, but not really a good thing either. Cheers? No, can't say that for food. You had your breakfast. Yeah. You had your brekkie. When I feel lazy, I just basically grab 3 Weet-Bix, put them in a bowl, tip hot kettle water onto them and some milk, and hey presto. Not much effort at all. Story. So, yesterday, Pawasa was running in this very same backyard when he saw a dog, a German Shepherd, jump over this fence. That one right there. Now that fence is possibly about, I'm 175 centimetres, so it's probably about 183 centimetres. And he rushed inside. He grabbed Bambi and he rushed inside. At the time, I was getting out of the shower. However, he says to me, well, I thought I heard him say, Mum, there's a council worker in our backyard. What? So I rushed to the back door because I thought, how dare a council worker help themselves to my backyard? My safety, my dog's safety, my son's safety, all in jeopardy. How dare you? So I was rushing to the back door and all of a sudden, I saw this beautiful German Shepherd on a really long lead. And this man was dressed in a police uniform. So I opened the door and I really didn't want to distract the dog, okay, because obviously the dog was sniffing for something. Anyway, the policeman saw me back at the door, not speaking, just looking, and he said, apologies, but the dog has got a scent of someone who we are after. So I said, okay, well, I won't distract you, I'll leave you be. But then I thought, I asked him, because I really didn't want to distract the dog, or the copper for that matter. And I said to the policeman, so does that mean this person was in my backyard? And believe it or not, the copper said, yeah, ma'am. He called me ma'am, how funny. He said, yes, ma'am, the dog has actually sniffed this person's scent to this backyard. So by the looks of it, because the dog went to, I'll show you which side fence, the side I normally talk at so that I don't wake up Alex, but this area here, and obviously he got in through the neighbour's property. So there's the neighbour's property there, there. Well, that's our laundry anyway. So he's jumped the fence. Their dog, who is normally outside, wasn't outside this particular day or afternoon. So anyway, he's jumped that fence, and instead of jumping into our neighbour's yard on this side, he's realised that there's an outside. You know, he shouldn't really jump another person's fence because where's he going to go? And their doors did look like they were shut. So he's rushed up to the side of our place and jumped out the same gate, or jumped out the same way that the dog got over. I couldn't believe how. I was amazed. I was literally amazed how this German Shepherd jumped the fence. And my son did say that the policeman had the shepherd's bottom and was guiding him over. But yeah, so anyway, we were advised to go in lockdown. And here in Australia, when you hear the word lockdown, if you're in a school, you lock all your doors and windows. If you're in an office, you hide under a table. If you're in an office, in that type of situation, or if you're outdoors, you run. So anyway, we went into lockdown. So we shut all our windows, made sure they were locked. So we shut them and we tried to open them again. That's how we confirmed they were definitely locked. And shut all our vertical blinds so that if someone did come out, they couldn't see into our property. Although hubby, who apparently knows a bit about security, and who is currently doing a master's in counter-terrorism, actually says that if it is at night time, you should realistically, yes, make the house as dark as you can, make sure there's definitely no lights at all, but don't shut your blinds or window, like your blinds or shutters. In a way, I think to myself, why would you do that anyway? Because, well, I mean, you would shut them because you can't see into a dark house anyway. However, you wouldn't want this person who's outside to see that you're inside and where you are located in the place. I've never really understood that. So if you get that out there, comment below as to why he would suggest not shutting all the blinds or the curtains. Just doesn't seem logical. But there's obviously a reason for it. Do people Google these type of things? Probably. And Wikipedia probably have them up there. Anyway, God, I don't want to get dirty because I've got to go to the doctor's this morning at 11:30. So don't mind me eating at the same time. So yeah, I was it would have been great seeing this German Shepherd jump the fence. And, oh, bugger, dropped some wheat bix on me. Not enough to see it, so good. So we did proceed then to lock, as I said, lock up. Now, the police officer was in our place for a fair while. Obviously, the police dog actually marked his territory, as all dogs do, and actually found it necessary to do a poop too in our backyard, because later on, Poasa actually told me that there was poo in the backyard. It was semi-fresh and it was much bigger than what Bambi's poo looks like. So there you go. After I eat, I think we might move you in a minute because she's sitting in the sun. Where is she? Oh, there she is. And I don't really like, well, you shouldn't really keep dogs, you know. I haven't got any sunscreen on her today. Hop off. Yeah, now go sit on it. Sit on it. Sit. Good girl, that's better. She's in the shade now. Oh, bugger. Oh, stuff it. Someone else can fix that up. So that was my tale of our police invasion, our dog invasion, or police dog invasion. There you go. I've just come up with a title. So, oh my God, that coffee's so good. And I gotta say, and it's no more than 2 cups because in all honesty, it's actually a double shot. So it's equivalent to 2 cups of coffee. Who cares? But it's really hot. We've gone into these little reusable straws and they're metal. I don't know whether they're bad for you, but they are. I don't know about it yet. And hopefully old age will kill me before that does. So, beautiful day today. I'm heading to the doctor's. But there is someone at home, so if you plan on coming into our backyard and you're out there, you can think second, because have second thoughts, because there's going to be someone home, including a dog, and a German Shepherd just might be on your tail. We were on the news too, because apparently afterwards, the police drove around announcing on their PA system or whatever that it was now safe. The area was now safe. How can you judge the area being safe? You don't even know, unless they got the person, but who knows, there might be another bad person out there. I actually do live in an area that supposedly has a high crime rate, but to be honest with you, the Gold Coast has a very high crime rate, but in defence of the Gold Coast, I have to also say that it's such a beautiful place. And I do plan on showing you guys, pardon me, some of our beautiful beaches. I just have to pick a nice day, and I have to pick a day where Bambi won't feel like being carried. So, and also up here, I have to find a beach that will accept dogs. Most beaches don't actually accept dogs, and if they do, they're on leashes naturally. Mind you, we always keep Bambi on a leash. We don't let her off. Because if we need to get her at a minute's notice or at a second's notice, we've got her on the leash and we can at least pull her up. She wears one of those sort of Velcro sort of jacket leashes, or her in training jacket she'll wear. In summertime, we'll show you her coming for a swim. There's a beautiful place called Talabudra, and they've got a beach there. Well, it's more like a little bay, an inlet. And in summer, we generally swim there because they've got a shark net. And when we go swimming, you just hush up, you. I know you're there. Can you hear it going, achoo? That's, I want your attention now. So we go swimming there. And last season, Alex, my husband, who I always refer to as my husband, so now you know who he is, he went swimming with Posy and Bambi. She was on a leash, but Poasa was sort of holding on to one of his dad's shoulders, and the other shoulder he had Bambi sitting on top, as I usually do when I go for a walk if she gets tired. So it's really cute to see, and quite a few people comment on it. That is one of the areas where dogs can go. I've seen some funny animals on leashes at Talabudra. I've seen a goat, I've seen a cat, and I've seen a, what do you call it? A ferret. And I've also seen a rat. And they were all on leashes, and they were all swimming with their owners. So if I get that, if I get there and I can film it, I will do that for you. God, I love Weet-Bix. Especially warm. Usually eat porridge. Since I've had the bariatric surgery, I can probably eat between 100 grams to 200 grams of porridge or Weet-Bix, or it's 2 Weet-Bix and some milk. I really can't eat a lot these days, and that's how obviously I've lost the weight, because of the amount of food that I eat. And originally, when you are oversized, your body does deplete those fat, you know, the fat stores that you've got in your body, because you don't get enough fat in your system that enables your body to, I hate it when you get a bug in your fucking coffee, but I'll tell you what, it doesn't stop me from drinking it. Have a go, Mr. Bug. I'm so sorry your life was wasted by a cup of coffee. Ain't stopping me from drinking it though, I can tell you that much. So, going to see Dr. Dan this morning, and the action plan is, finish my Weet-Bix. Action plan is to get a script for like a needle and a little nebule, I suppose, of contents that can help bring you out of a diabetes coma. The other day I actually passed out in my bedroom. I don't think my family believed me, but anyway, for a while now, on and off, when I've gone to stand up, I get lightheaded, and sometimes I even see like little sparkles in the air, like a bit of dust you can see in the air, but numerous particles of dust. And I feel lightheaded. That happened on Friday last week. Stop! I'm talking to 102 people, okay? I use a shower chair, so I got up from the shower chair, and I normally go in there and just sit on my bedroom chair so I can sit down and dry myself. I do things very safely because I don't want to jeopardise a cut on the head, or anywhere for that fact. A bump on the head, even. Went into my shower to my bedroom, and what happened was I woke up on the carpet, the floor. There's nothing around me. I didn't hit my head or anything like that. Long story short, what I think happened is sometimes I feel like my sugar's low, but I test it. Like this morning, I tested and it's not low. So I assume that's got something to do with the infection. So I didn't feel as though I was having a hypo. But when I woke up on the floor, I had questioned what the hell had gone on. So I grabbed my phone and I didn't get up off the floor. I wiggled over on my bum. Thank God the phone was charging on the bed. I went to ring 000 or 116 from a mobile. Sorry, 112 from a mobile, I think it is. Anyway, either way, if you call 000 from a mobile, you'll still go through. And then I thought, shit, I'm butt naked. I had already prepared my clothes for the day before getting the shower, so I grabbed them all, laid down flat, got myself dressed, and then I thought, shit, I can't ring 000 because the door's not locked. The door's not unlocked, and they're going to break their way in. Can't do that. It's not my place. Well, I don't want to anyway because, it's our beautiful home. So I got dressed. I called Alex, and he was at the gym. No, you can just wait for Nana. I'm talking to 102 people, hopefully more after this. I rang him and he questioned me. Anyway, he didn't realise at the time that I dressed myself. Because when you're telling a story, you don't tell every little bit about it. You're naughty. And I'm not jumping to your beck and call. So, on the mat. Stay. And stop your whinging. So anyway, he came home and he helped me up and he took me to the hospital. Because what I was fearing is that the hypos, which I will have 2 to 3 times a day, sometimes more a day. So far they've been between 2.4 or 2.6 was the lowest, I think, and 4.9. But it's not until I hit about between 4 to 4.7-ish that I start to actually feel a hypo. So I always make sure 1 or 2 things are on me. On me is my BSL machine and my phone, just in case I need help. Anyway, he took me to the hospital. Yep, I stayed in there, had some blood work done. My blood work did come back with infection, so they gave me the same type of antibiotic, and they wrote to my doctor. Nothing was mentioned about the hypos. They more or less took on the fact that I fainted, or I experienced syncope. Syncope is a medical term for fainting. So I was a bit angry about that because my main reason why I went was because I fell over and my hypos, or I fainted and my hypos, which I thought were actually related. Why wouldn't you think they're related? Because when you do have a hypo, if you don't get to it soon enough, you can fall over and you can go into a diabetic coma, which I fear. Anyway, I rang my team at the metabolic clinic in Burke Street near the PAH, Princess Alexandra Hospital. Told them, they said, make sure you get some more carbs into your diet. I want you to cut back on each of your main meals, and I want you to eat the same equal amounts 6 times a day. So in the morning tea, lunch, afternoon tea, dinner and supper. So that's all I'm doing so far. And more frequent periods of time. So I'm basically eating every 2 hours. So 8:30 I'll take something with me and I'll have something to eat at 9:30. So, and then blah, blah, blah. I generally, or as a major rule, I'm not even say generally, as a major rule, I do not drive. I'm totally reliant on my carers, which are my husband, my daughter, and my son too, but he doesn't drive, he's 12. So I am totally reliant on them. However, this morning, I'm taking what you call an Uber or a taxi to and from the doctors because my husband came off night shift and he's sleeping his head off, and I certainly wasn't going to ask him to do that. So I'm just lucky that I've got some money left to actually catch a cab, because it's about 23 to 25 kilometres where I've got to travel to. So that is my tale of the police dog raid and my syncope. Anyway, this vlog has gone on for long enough. Could I please ask you to share my vlogs with your friends, with your family, with your co-workers, everybody you can think of. Can I also ask you to like my vlogs? Can I also ask you to comment, tell me where you're from? And also don't forget to hit that ding dong, the notification bell, and each time like this one I do an upload, you will be given a notification, hopefully. So until then guys, it's bye for now, and I'll speak to you again shortly with the doctor's results. See you then.